Hello everybody, today is Sunday the 20th of November. I did film a very short clip yesterday because my family came along again for brunch, and I will show you that very short clip right now. Hello everybody, today is Saturday the 19th of November and I got the table ready again for my family, and today it's more like breakfast buffet. So again, different coffees, coffee, honey, Nutella, jam, freshly baked buns, a cat, and cornflakes, and just like this, just in the middle. And also I made a muesli, which I cannot put out yet because of the cats. A cereal thingy with apple and raisins and hot milk and water. And we did have a very lovely time yesterday. It was just very good with the whole family, and kind of like old times, so it got a bit better. Sometimes we had a bit bad phases, but it is improving a lot. And my cats are very happy with the new arrangement. They're not that happy right now, but they are happy with the new layout of the flat. So I can show you in a clip just after this how we are now in the TV room all together. And normally Mutsina was with me and Silly wasn't, and now quite often I have both cats in the same room with me, and it's very, very comfortable, cozy or something. And right now I am, I did those yesterday. I don't know, I'm a bit bored and I wonder what I could do. So I had another not so good night. Then I cut out this elk or reindeer, which looks like, oh, it is bent there. Oh, yeah. And I ink blended that moon in the background. And this also has glitter on it. That turned out nice. It's one of those pop-up platform boxes. Like that. But somehow I would do it wrong and they don't get flat, so I cannot really put them in an envelope. I think because I add another layer onto that one, the mountain layer. So I need to practice that. That's another one, same one, but I used a different spray in on the background, and I don't like that much. Then I don't know if I've shown you, I made some snowmans another night. I couldn't sleep. They're super cute. And they're like that. So it's the same idea with the Christmas thingy and one on top. And I think the colors match nicely. It's this new paper I got. And that is that. And now last night, I made those cats. I fixed them in the morning today. I have a third one. So I'm not a huge fan of how they turned out because they just look dirty and there's a lot of glue on it. But they're kind of cute. This one is lying. I love paws, so love that. This is a set from Mariana Design. And you could make all those different cats. I also want to make one like that. That's so cute how it's hanging there. Also the Paulie. So I kind of did this one. And this is kind of an own thingy. Nearly that one. And this one I replicated because it's so cute. And now I think about what to do with that. First I thought I'd make another one of those. I might want to use a window where you can see through, and then you would see the cat lying on a couch or something. And when you open the card, you see a bit more. And this is another one I could make. When you pull on the sides, then something pops up, and it would be fun to pop up a yarn thingy or something. So I'm going to make some accessories. And then I think I make one with a window. And one that pops up, and maybe a third one. Maybe a shaker card could be fun too. Also have those succulents They're cute. So an example from Lawn Fawn. And at first I didn't like it, and I wondered what the hype is about, and then I started to like them too. And I got them too. That will be cute when you open the window and have kind of an inside scene. I'm still watching those guys. Paulette and Stephen Kozar. And they do that Hit the Bar episodes. His thing is called The Messed Up Church. It's not that he's messed up, but he's looking into things and points out false teachers and things. They're not always 100% right, so you can see that too. But I learned a lot from them to discern, to realize, to see what is good and what is bad, what should be talked about and what not. And it's quite helpful. Even though it's not the best thing to watch that all the time, it's still, because I cannot always watch normal sermons because sometimes it just doesn't work. But I learned a lot with that too. I felt a bit bad with time because you should not focus on the bad stuff all the time. But I did the last few days, but I learned something. So, and I passed it on to my dad and my mother yesterday morning. So, win-win. So I have a plan. I would like to make 3 different cards. One is the one I just shown you, the platform pop-up. This is the die for that. And it's gonna have this one in the middle. And I want to cut a window in the back panel and put a snow behind it. So this will be the special effect on the special effect. Then I have this one behind the window with the succulents, which I already kind of explained, and this one with a pop-up yarn thingy. And now and I wanted to show you the paper because it's very cool. It has structure on it. It's from, what is it? Precision cardstock. Yeah, maybe that's the name. Does it have in many different colors? I also have a pack with black and other colors. Some are more like gray and stuff, and others are very bright colors. So, and now I think I go on with accessories. Just changed my mind. I'm gonna start with the basic card thingy, and I'm taking that kind of brown. I have this one left over, and I think it goes well with the color. It doesn't show on the thing now. It's so lovely with the holographic or iridescent thingy. And I'm taking one of those. I thought I would ink blend the white one, but I'm just taking one of those brown things. So this is another one of those sets, which are cool. So I have cut out the things. I hope I have all of it. I also cut out some clouds. Added some acetate to the window frame. And this one I had to cut twice because the first time I put the window too low. And I do need to make a backing because I want to have snow in between. And this will have to stick out a bit, and it cannot, I had to measure that rim too. It cannot be lower than that rim. So that's why I had to cut it another time. And I used this square for cutting out the opening so that it is smaller than the window. And you will see that stitched line then, but that's fine. And later on I want to ink blend it. And this is floor parts. Maybe I also have a wooden stamp or stamp with wood grain. And there I could make a tapestry somehow, wallpaper. And now I'm very hungry. I have my pan on the stove already. I'll put some oil in it. And I think 2 days ago, I looked into my freezer and I found minced beef tomato sauce. And I'm very happy. It's still frozen. When did I take that out? And take a towel. And yesterday I made a carrot salad. Ugh, oh, that's not good. Sorry. Okay. So, also got green salad. But I would just put it on a broad. It's very frozen though. Huh? I just put it in the pan. Well, it was not as frozen as I thought, more like a slushy. And I just added it to the oil. Yeah. And then I'm heating it up. And then I think I just take a piece of bread. And eat it like that. I could also put it in the oven with a little cheese over it. Or I could just put cheese over it and pretend that the broad is pasta. And just do it like that. Maybe I'll put it down a bit. I am just heating it up. And I am sorry, just one last time with the filter thingy. I do think that the phone does put a filter on, and this is not good in my case because I'm already pale and it just makes a very weird complexion. It makes me paler. I look like powdered down, and I don't know. Maybe they don't say that. Also, filters and stuff is in. Just maybe somebody else finds that interesting too. I really think there's a filter on it, and most of the time it's not good for me. So that's that. I try not to mention it again. It just annoys me very much. So I decided to put some cheese on the base, and also to keep the bread from soaking it completely through right away. And also I keep the cheese in the freezer so it doesn't get moldy, and like that it warms up better. And I'll just ladle some, what's it called? Carbonara. Bolognese on it. Well, so, and this is lunch. It is 2:45. And later on, I try to show you a bit more of the card making process and take my time for that, not rush through. Hey, and with them. So I've put a tape behind those two panels to have them side by side, and I want to stamp this thingy and then emboss it with clear gloss. And I have a brown ink which has pigments in it, and with a clear gloss that takes out those pigments, and then I have a brown embossed line. So, and my new cell phone has a screen protector, and from the side I only see black, so I don't see if it's on it, or it's a bit annoying. So, no, it's not on it. No. There. Oh, I need to put some, what's it called, powder on it, so that the embossing powder won't stick to the parts that are not inked. So. Because I want it to look like a wooden floor. Off. So I don't need the stickers anymore. So this is clear gloss embossing powder. I should have taken it apart. It's a bit unhandy like this. Achtung, bis jetzt wird laut. Attention cat, it's gonna be loud. Achtung. And if I'd used the stamping tool, I could have stamped it twice on the same spot, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. And now you just see that sometimes the lines are not that well. I'm sorry for the lighting. Oh, maybe like this. That's quite cool. And dirty. And now I'm doing the same thing on that part. This will be the floor that's showing on top, and the rest is not really visible. It's in the card, and I'm going to turn the stamp the other way to have kind of floorboards that go across like that. So. Oops. Voila. That was a bit too much. So. And I always try to put the embossing powder back before I spill it or blow into it. So this here. And cloth. Bathroom beauty, så blir det lurt. So I have scored all the lines, and now I add tape to things. I need it on this flap, and that one too. And here, there. Okay, and also I want to prepare those, or the layers that go in the middle. At the beginning, I'm going to do one on the front and one on the back. This one. And already put those on. Normally one puts those on later, but I started doing that sooner because it's less annoying. It's very annoying at the moment anyway, as my motorical skills are not here right now. And those 3 layers are all the same. Normally I figure out which ones I want to have in the back and ones in the front. But here it's easy, they're all the same, so it doesn't matter. Now take one of those and put that one through like this, and then I pull it. You can barely see it there. And then take off this sticker, glue that down, and then this one, and flap this over. And this is the front. So, and now, because I put that on the other side, that should work out. I'm gonna put that in. See, I have another back here. Pull it. Oh, this is a bit crooked. Hey. Also cut my nails recently, and it's handy to have nails for that. Well, this is sticking over, so I'm gonna flap the tape over, not that it sticks on the inside at some point. So, and now this is the back part, and I will adhere this one here. So put some tape on the back. So I also cut this one off a bit shorter, so I didn't waste more paper, because I don't need the whole of that T shape. So I'll try to put that in the middle. It's sticking out. And now I put a bit thicker ones. Put that on the back. And now I can put them together. So bump them up. And I'll just flap that down. Now this part I find a bit hard. So I turn it just to kind of try to make that straight. And then I take that off and just put that together. And this is now my card base. So it goes in both directions. Okay, well, now I'm gonna want to make the wallpaper. I'm taking mustard seed and fossilized amber. I hope it'll show. And I took that starry pattern. It's from Lawn Fawn. Maybe I go light from the top. It's a 2-part stencil, and I think I want to use the second part too, which will fill some stars in between. So that's why I want to remember this is up here. So the second one goes front or back. Goes like this. It's easier to find it then. Now it looks like this. And I want to add those. That's fun. I'm always using ink for that, because the contours get sharper somehow than with the oxides, where it's a bit chalky. So, this is my wallpaper. And now I can attach the window. And I would just take double-sided tape again. I have very, very thin ones. Thin one. It also holds well on acetate, on the contrary to glue. Glue sometimes just goes right off again later on. Oops. It really needs to be completely closed, or snow and glitter will fall out later on. Which I guess it will do that anyway. Maybe I add some glue on top of that, just to make sure. Also gives you some time, some wiggle room. Wiggle room time. Maybe so. Now this needs to dry a bit, and I wanted to make a nice background behind the window. Maybe put it under something. I'll put the magnet on top. Hope it doesn't forge and slide aside. So, and I have a tiny little panel, and I want this to be the sky. I think I'll stay with inks. I'm just taking Savaged Patina or for Salty Ocean Blueprint Sketch. Those are my favorite ones. Just very clean colors. And it's a tiny panel, because ink blending with inks is very, very hard. And normally I take oxides for that, because they don't blend well. And I don't have the nerve for that. And there are people, they can do just very soft blends or soft colors, and mine are always all the color there is, all the hue. Because they doesn't move as smooth as the other one. It's almost pretty. There's a cat. I cannot use right now. I got some anger pulsing through my body. Very, very, very annoying. See, I cannot blend it. It does, with time, it goes into the paper somehow, this ink stuff. But I'm not happy with that. I go over it with this. And I'm taking a darker one, the chipped sapphire. And go around the edge a bit. So. Okay. Oh, this looks already a bit better. This is Blueprint Sketch, I hope. And Salty Ocean. Oh, it helps. It goes into the paper a bit. So, do you see it? Not that well. What was that? So this will go behind here. that. And I also cut out a sun and some clouds. I got those boxes from my older sister and they're very handy. Just keep the stuff in here. Oh no, a bit close. I'm closer. This goes here, so maybe I can put that in the corner there and have some clouds floating around. Maybe like this. Maybe. Yeah. Like that. Now I get pincers. Glue. Glue the left. There. Yeah. And now all there's left to do is do the shaker panel window part. So I think I turn it around. I need to cut off the sun rays. My battery is low. And then this. And then how far it goes. And then I can put it here. And make a line here. So. And now I need to put my tape around there and not further than that. I'll do that off camera. And I'm just adding some snow and some glitter, twinkle dust. And I made 2 layers because the snow is so chunky. And then I need to take a break. And now I really cannot fit too much snow, maybe just like that. Yeah. I tend to overfill it. And some twinkling thingy. Oh, sparkles. And now adhere it the right way around. So this is on top. And this is also a hard part, which needs a lot of patience and things. I'm sorry. I have to take it off. Okay, I'll do that also. I'll try to adhere it straight. Okay. It's not such a handy card, but oh, this is not the front. And now, sorry. Now I'll have to adhere that on here. And you see on the back, I couldn't go all the way down because he needs to overlap that. So I'll adhere that off camera too. It's cute. So this is how it looks right now. It's super cool. There's a shaker window. This will be in the front, and this And I thought about this cat. But it's so big. Oh, maybe there. Mine's good. It doesn't want to. So I had to take a break. I was too annoyed with everything. And then I looked through some other images and I found those penguins, which are already colored. And I just glued those on. So that's all right. And it looks like a air cooler conditioner, whatever it's called or something. So, and I think this one works with, closing better than my other ones. So, yeah. And it is already dinner time. I went in the TV room and I didn't watch TV. It was on in the background, 2.5 Men. And I deleted stuff from my iPad so I can edit on the iPad again. Because I should be able to send it from this phone to my iPad, which didn't work with my other phone anymore. And it's very annoying to do that on the phone. It's too small. So I'm having the same thing again. Bread with cheese. This time I eat some carrot salad. And this is now very hot. And I don't know if I have shown you this. I did put up a light thingy, string lights. And I have that on sometimes just to not have it as dark in my flat. Because I often switch off all the lights. Because that's too bright. But I'm scared in the dark. And it also goes around here. So it is lovely. And I like it very much. How my office looks. Yeah, so. And there's the cat stuff, which is better now. Still stinks in the whole flat sometimes. But at least I'm not lying right next to it. So now I need to switch off the light. And big one here too. And then I have those there, which I can switch off, but that's a bit too dark. I'm also going with that. So, and good. It is now 7 p.m. and I'm editing the video. And so I thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.